At the beginning of the story, we see 10-year-old Mia, who has recently moved to Africa with her family. She feels bored and out of place, so she spends her time video calling her friends back in London. The reason for this move is her father, John, who manages a lion farm. Because of his work, the entire family had to leave the city and settle in a remote, wild area, far away from urban life. But Mia doesn't like this place at all. She misses the city and wants to go back. John tries to comfort her, explaining that living close to nature and animals is a rare blessing. He tells her that not everyone gets a chance like this, and she should try to enjoy it. But none of his words affect Mia. She remains quiet, distant, and lost in her own thoughts. One day, Mia's mother Alice tells John that Mia has been sad ever since they arrived. She asks him to talk to her. John reassures Alice, saying that with time, Mia will adjust and they just need to give her space. At night, Mia's younger brother Nick gets scared of the dark and has bad dreams. Alice lets him sleep beside her and tells him bedtime stories until he feels safe and falls asleep. The next morning, John comes home with a surprise, a white lion cub, hoping it will cheer Mia up and make her feel less lonely. But Mia shows no interest at all. She walks back to her room and starts a video call with a school friend. The friend quickly hangs up because they're busy. Mia feels completely alone. There's no one here to talk to. Just then, the white lion cub wanders into her room and starts playing with her. Slowly, Mia begins to smile. Without realizing it, she starts liking the cub. While they're playing, Nick walks in. Seeing him, Mia pushes the cub away slightly. She wants Nick to know that she's still upset about living here. As time passes, Mia grows closer to the lion cub. They spend almost all their time together, and soon they become best friends. Mia names him Charlie. Now Mia is often seen playing with Charlie and Nick, and this makes her parents very happy. They're relieved to see Mia smiling again and finally adjusting to life away from the city. As Charlie grows, he starts tearing things with his sharp teeth and claws. But despite this, Mia refuses to stay away from him. Over time, Charlie becomes a true member of the family, loved by everyone. 3 years pass. Charlie has grown much bigger, and the bond between him and Mia has become incredibly strong. One night, when Nick gets scared again, Mia tells him a story and helps him fall asleep. Watching this, Alice feels proud. Mia is finally becoming responsible. Later, Alice asks Mia to go to bed because it's late and she has school the next day. Hearing this, Charlie gets upset. He knocks things off the table, clearly angry that Mia has to leave him for school. Seeing this, Alice laughs. The next morning, John takes Mia on a safari ride, and she enjoys it deeply. After that, he brings her to a pond and shows her hippos swimming in the water. John tells Mia that when he was young, he used to come here with his grandfather. He shares these memories so Mia can understand the value of nature and learn to love it. On the way back home, Mia asks her father a question that has been troubling her. She asks, "Dad, when Charlie grows up, will you sell him?" John gently explains that Charlie is a lion, and they cannot keep a lion freely inside their home forever. When the time comes, they will have to sell him. However, John reassures Mia that there is still plenty of time, so she shouldn't worry right now. Mia loves playing football. Whenever she goes to the nearby city stadium for practice, Charlie is locked inside a cage, but Charlie hates being caged. One day, out of frustration, he attacks a worker, which makes John extremely angry. Meanwhile, Mia feels sad being away from Charlie. She can't focus on her football match at all. At the same time, Charlie is also suffering. Since Mia left, he hasn't eaten or drunk anything and just waits for her. Seeing this, John becomes deeply worried. In the next scene, Mia suddenly leaves the match without informing her coach and heads back home. She misses Charlie too much. When Mia's mother finds out that Mia left without permission, she panics. But as she steps outside, she sees Mia happily playing with Charlie and feels a sense of relief. Within a few days, Charlie fully grows into a lion, yet he still lives inside the house with Mia, roaming freely like before. But when Charlie starts eating food from the dining table and even sits on it, John loses his patience. He decides that Charlie must be locked in a cage. Just then, Mia arrives and quickly takes Charlie into her room. The next day, some tourists arrive for John's safari tour. Seeing strangers, Charlie becomes aggressive and attacks a child, injuring him. Panic breaks out. People scream and run to save their lives. Hearing the chaos, Mia rushes outside. She She somehow manages to calm Charlie down and leads him back into the cage. John locks the cage and is extremely angry. Charlie's behavior is now affecting his business. John tries to explain to Mia that they can no longer leave Charlie free, but Mia refuses to listen and walks away. In the next scene, we meet a man named Dirk, an old friend of John, who visits the safari. Dirk reminds John that years ago, John promised him a white lion, and that promise still hasn't been fulfilled. John firmly tells Dirk that he cannot give him a white lion, claiming that he doesn't have one. In reality, John says this because deep down Charlie has become part of his family, and he doesn't want Charlie to end up with someone else. In the following scene, we see Mia spending time with Charlie, both enjoying each other's company. Suddenly, Mia's mother arrives and pulls Mia aside. She warns her that she should stop staying so close to Charlie, because Charlie is now a full-grown lion and could attack her at any moment. Mia calmly tells her mother not to worry, saying that Charlie would never hurt her. But in the very next moment, Charlie jumps on Mia. Mia's mother is terrified, until she realizes that Charlie is not attacking, he's simply showing affection. Seeing this, she finally feels relieved. The next day, Mia goes out for dinner with her entire family to a nearby hotel. Before leaving, she locks Charlie inside his cage, but she doesn't close the door properly. After the family leaves, Charlie manages to escape from the cage. When they return home and see that Charlie is missing, panic spreads everywhere. Everyone rushes around searching for him. After some time, Mia finally finds Charlie. Seeing him safe, everyone feels relieved and happy. The following day, while Mia is with Charlie, she calls Nick to join them so they can all play together. At first, Nick refuses. He's scared. But after Mia insists, he slowly comes closer. When Mia's mother Alice sees Nick near Charlie, she panics. She starts screaming loudly, fearing that Charlie might attack Nick at any moment. Hearing her screams, John rushes in with a gun. The moment Charlie hears the shouting and sees the weapon, he becomes aggressive and pushes Nick away. Nick falls and hits his head, getting injured. Everyone immediately blames Mia for what happened. She feels completely broken. Angry and frustrated, John announces that he will sell Charlie soon, saying he can't take any more risks. The next morning, Mia goes to Charlie and promises him that no matter what, she will set him free. A few days later, Mia and Nick visit Charlie again, and the three of them spend time together happily. Mia secretly records a video of Charlie. That night, while the family is relaxing together, John uses Mia's phone to record a family video and accidentally sees the footage Mia recorded earlier, showing Nick and Mia with Charlie again. This makes John furious. He immediately orders his men to sell Charlie as soon as possible. Mia is heartbroken. She goes to Charlie and tells him softly that they might be separated very soon. Charlie seems to understand her pain. He quietly moves away and sits alone. The next morning, Mia notices her father leaving with a friend. She secretly hides on top of their vehicle. John and his friend drive far away from the safari into a deserted area, a place where wealthy people hunt animals purely for pleasure. Watching this scene, Mia is completely shocked. She can't believe that her own father sells innocent animals to hunters, just so rich people can kill them for entertainment. After returning home, Mia searches the internet and discovers the truth. This entire operation is illegal. Her father is running it together with his friend Dirk. Mia tells Nick everything. Now united, Mia and Nick create a plan to save Charlie. Nick gives Mia some money, and late at night, Mia unlocks all the animal cages, setting them free. Then she escapes from the safari with Charlie. The next morning, when Alice steps outside, she's stunned. Animals are roaming freely everywhere. Checking the CCTV footage, Alice and John realize the truth. Mia has freed all the animals and run away with Charlie. Enraged, John grabs his gun and heads out to find Mia, ready to shoot Charlie and kill him. In the next scene, we see Mia traveling across vast open grasslands with Charlie. Her goal is clear. She wants to take Charlie to a government-protected wildlife reserve, a place meant for wild animals, where Charlie can live freely with others, far away from hunters, and without fear for the rest of his life. As Mia and Charlie stop near a pond, John finally tracks them down. The moment he sees Charlie, he reaches for his gun, ready to shoot, but Mia has already taken John's gun. She confronts him and says that she knows the truth, that he sells safari animals to hunters for his own profit. John tries to justify himself, saying that this is how things work here, and demands that Mia give his gun back. But Mia knows that if she returns the gun, her father will kill Charlie, so she refuses. To stop him, Mia shoots John in the leg, then immediately calls her family and shares his location. After that, she escapes once again, driving away with Charlie in John's vehicle. Mia informs her family on purpose, so they can find John and take him home for treatment. The gun she used was loaded with tranquilizer, which causes John to lose consciousness. On the road, Mia stops at a small shop to buy supplies, but when she sees the TV screen, her heart sinks. A missing report about her is playing on the news. Now even the police are searching for her. Terrified, Mia realizes she must reach Charlie's destination as quickly as possible. She keeps driving through the night. During the journey, she gets into an accident, forcing her to stop and rest for a while. Meanwhile, Dirk arrives to see John and once again demands the White Lion. When he learns that Mia has escaped with Charlie, Dirk coldly declares that he will get the White Lion no matter what it takes. Hearing this, John becomes furious, realizing that Dirk could even harm Mia to get Charlie. John then sets out with his entire family to search for Mia and Charlie. On the other side, Mia reaches a mall, and just beyond it lies the sanctuary she's been searching for. The only problem: to reach the sanctuary, she must pass through the mall itself. With no other option, Mia enters the mall with Charlie. As people inside see the lion, panic erupts. Everyone starts screaming and running for their lives. Despite the chaos, Mia manages to guide Charlie safely to the other side of the mall, and the sanctuary is now just a short distance away. Both Mia and Charlie feel hopeful. They are close to reaching a place where animals live freely, protected by law and free from danger. That night, to stay safe from wild animals, Mia climbs up a tree and rests there. At sunrise, she continues her journey, but this time, Dirk finds her. He captures Mia and starts threatening her, demanding to know where Charlie is. At that very moment, Charlie appears. Seeing Mia in danger, Charlie attacks Dirk. Terrified, Dirk and his partner panic and retreat. Charlie doesn't hurt them, he only protects Mia. Taking advantage of the moment, Mia escapes once again with Charlie. Later, when John confronts Dirk and asks about Mia, Dirk admits that the White Lion attacked him, and Mia fled with Charlie. Hearing this, John once again gathers his family and resumes the search. On the way, seeing his parents worried and exhausted, Nick finally tells them the truth. He explains that Mia has gone to 𝐶𝐿𝐵𝑉𝑎𝑡𝑖 National Reserve, where she plans to leave Charlie with the local tribal people. The tribes worship the White Lion, and within the reserve, Charlie will be truly safe. After hearing this, John immediately tells the police to head toward 𝐶𝐿𝐵𝑉𝑎𝑡𝑖 National Park, and he follows them himself. In the next scene, we see Mia continuing her journey with Charlie, moving closer and closer to the national park, the protected reserve. But after traveling non-stop for several days, Mia is completely exhausted. Realizing she can't go any further, Mia kneels down and hugs Charlie one last time. With a heavy heart, she tells him that he must continue on his own. Charlie looks back at Mia with tearful eyes, then slowly turns and begins walking alone toward the national park. At that very moment, John arrives, along with the police and military officers. Because Charlie is still outside the reserve boundary, the officers raise their weapons and take aim. Seeing Charlie in danger, John steps in front of him, blocking the line of fire. Because of John, the officers hesitate. Charlie continues walking forward and finally crosses into the protected national park. Once Charlie enters the reserve, the military officers step back and leave, because killing animals inside the reserve is illegal. Charlie is finally safe. Overcome with emotion, John runs to Mia and hugs her tightly. Tears fill everyone's eyes. John, Alice, Nick, and the entire family. After facing so many dangers, they are finally together again. Months later, Mia visits 𝐶𝐿𝐵𝑉𝑎𝑡𝑖 National Park with her family for a picnic. There they witness a beautiful sight. Charlie now has cubs of his own. He has found his family and his freedom. Seeing this, everyone smiles with joy, knowing that Charlie is finally living the life he was meant to live. Sometimes, loving someone truly means letting them go. Mia didn't lose Charlie. She gave him freedom, family, and a future. If this story touched your heart, like the video, share it with someone who loves animals, and subscribe for more emotional stories like this. because real love always sets you free.